How you guys doing this evening? I got a quick review for you guys. This is a review from the house of Tom Ford. This is sample that I got. It's a 2 meal sample. This is Tom Ford's Myrrhe Mystere. This was released last year. Um, I believe this fragrance was for Tom Ford to pay homage to the rare ingredient myrrh. I don't know a whole lot about myrrh, but this fragrance right here makes me think about being in the Rockies somewhere and you see the sun setting over the horizon over the Rockies. This right here gives off an old money type vibe. In a nice velvet tux, sitting by the fireplace, drinking a glass of cognac, smoking a cigar. That's what Myrrhe Mystere embodies to me. That's where my mind goes with this. This fragrance is of a new kind. This is it is emblematic. This fragrance is intoxicating. This fragrance right here will just transport you to a different dimension. Um, Tom Ford always makes great sense. I believe he always releases 2 fragrances a year. Uh, I just found out about another one I believe that was released last year called Vanilla Sex. Don't know about that one, but this fragrance right here is just, it gives off an old money type of vibe, Myrrhe Mystere. Um, I don't know much about myrrh. Maybe I need to get some myrrh fragrances. Now, you know, Tom Ford fragrances are very expensive. So I would say if you can, make sure you can get yourself a sample of Tom Ford. Um, this right here just gives off old money. You know, it makes it embodies wealth, and a lot of Tom Ford fragrances embody wealth. Um, this is something that I could see like one of those brokers on the Wolf of Wall Street wearing. One of those people who are just very affluent. You know, that's what this gives off. Myrrhe Mystere. Um, Tom Ford always does a great job on his scents. Now, the projection of this fragrance is very good. This is not one of those lightweight type of fragrances. This is a fragrance that will get you noticed. Um, Now, this fragrance right here is a fragrance that I would say you need to be dressed up wearing this, or at least dress casual, because it has that kind of personality. This has a very grown personality. This is not a youthful personality. This fragrance right here is 21 and up because it's very grown, it's very mature, it's very dominant, and it's very straight to the point. Um, I, I think about just sipping a glass of cognac. This gives off a cold weather type of vibe. Um, I could see someone that really likes this fragrance, perhaps wearing this in the spring and summer months. But Myrrhe Mystere, this would really do well in cold weather. So if you stay somewhere that's very cold, I could see you pulling Myrrhe Mystere off very well. Um, and the projection, I'm sure it'll be even better in cold weather. Um, this fragrance right here is just elegant. Now, I don't like it enough to get a bottle of this fragrance, even though it's very nice. It's just not something that I could see being very versatile, especially like if you was wearing like a t-shirt, a baseball cap, tennis shoes, and jeans, because I always like baseball caps, you know, always wearing like Atlanta Braves caps. This is not a fragrance that you can really play with like that. This is not a youthful type of fragrance. And that's why I say I don't like it enough to get a bottle, but I do like it a lot. I think this fragrance is very, very elegant and very classy. Um, it has a very sophisticated type of vibe, but that's all of Tom Ford's colognes. All of his fragrances have that kind of energy. Um, if you have not tried Myrrhe Mystere, make sure you give Myrrhe Mystere a try. I'm sure you could get a sample of this at Bloomingdale's, Neiman Marcus, Saks, any of those stores. Uh, This fragrance right here is it's nice. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 9 out of 10. Well, you know what? I'm not going to give it a 9 out of 10 because the projection is, well, I'll stay with the 9 out of 10. The projection is well on this, but this is not a fragrance that you can really play with like that. As I stated, it's something that this type of fragrance here is something that it's not youthful. This is something that's just, it's very grown and sexy, and I couldn't see somebody wearing this if they were going to exercise or job. So that's why I say this fragrance right here is not a youthful type of scent. That's why I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. But you guys let me know what you think about this. And I'll be talking to you guys very soon. Let me give me your feedback on this Myrrhe Mystere from Tom Ford. I would really, really appreciate your feedback. That's why I say I don't like it enough to I don't like this fragrance enough to give it a 10 rating because of the maturity and how you cannot wear this casual. This is definitely not no t-shirt and baseball cap type of fragrance at all. It gives off a very dressy type of vibe. Now, there are some Tom Fords that are more casual. You have Mandarino di Amalfi. You have Costa Azzurra. Those are more casual fragrances. Those are more, your t-shirt and baseball cap type of fragrances. But one thing I notice about Tom Ford, most of his fragrances are very elegant, very dressy. Even if you're not in a shirt and tie, you at least want to be dressed casual. That's what most of his fragrances give off. But yeah, this has been my review. Tom Ford, Myrrhe Mystere. I feel it's good to be able to get samples of Tom Ford because of the price point. His fragrances are so expensive. So unless you really like one of his fragrances, unless it's a fragrance that you really, really love from Tom Ford, some people wouldn't be willing to spend that kind of money on a fragrance. But this has been my review. Tom Ford, Myrrhe Mystere, 2023 release. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you've tried it. Let me know if you plan on trying it. And I look forward to doing more fragrance reviews very soon. Yeah. Tom Ford always knocks the ball out the park. And his fragrances are always sure to make a statement. This fragrance, as you see that sun setting in the back, that's what I get from Myrrhe Mystere. Makes me think about the sun setting, being in a very exotic location. That's the frame of mind Myrrhe Mystere puts me in. And I'm gonna say one last thing about this fragrance. This gives me a Christmas type of vibe. I almost feel like it gives off like a Christmassy type of scent when you first spray it on your skin. It makes you think about a Christmas tree. But that's been my review. Tom Ford, Myrrhe Mystere. See you guys in the next product review. Have a good Saturday.